go down, need it up, need it up, down, go 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 down, go.
Hey, what's up, K-Stars? It is your girl KristynAlexis, and in today's video we are cooking again. So I'm gonna be making lemon pepper chicken breasts as well as homemade mashed potatoes. I have never made either one of these things, so I actually today did some Googling and found a couple recipes that I wanted to try out today, and obviously share them with you guys so you can see if you like this or if you have done these recipes yourself. If you have any pointers, definitely comment below in the comment section and let your girl know. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna show you all of the ingredients that I have. I will be walking you through the technique. We're gonna be having a little bit of conversation and I guess just an overall fun video. So I hope you're looking forward to it. And before we get into it, if you're a newbie to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We do cooking videos just about every single week as well as other fun content. So you're definitely not gonna wanna miss out, as well as hit the thumbs up button and show your girl a little bit of support. But with that, let's get into this meal so I can show you guys how to make lemon pepper chicken with garlic mashed potatoes as well as a little bit of broccoli. I have to tell you guys about the broccoli here in just a second. So to do this meal, we're gonna be using chicken breasts. These are thin sliced chicken breasts. I had my fiance help me out with picking up ingredients today, so we are ready to go. I got some unsalted butter as well, and I'm just gonna show you guys this from Land O'Lakes. We needed some black pepper. We were actually out, so he grabbed some of this for me, as well as some lemon pepper. The recipe did not call for these two things. I do not want to overdo it, but I am gonna add a little bit of garlic salt and a little bit of seasoning salt as well. With the mashed potatoes, you need whipping cream, so we're going to be using whipping cream, as well as I will be incorporating the butter into the mashed potatoes. Got some potatoes. The recipe I used, or I was like referencing, actually used a different kind of mashed potato, but they didn't carry that at Meijer's, so we're rolling with the russet potatoes. I have some lemons for the lemon pepper, obviously, and then I asked my baby to pick up some broccoli. He got this little bit of broccoli. I'm like, what is you doing? Oh my goodness, I could eat this little bit of broccoli in like one bite. Like, I love broccoli, so I'm definitely disappointed, but I told him, I said, next time, babe, get the whole Brussels. Don't just do this like little thing. Like, get the big one. Get the big boy. So this is what we're working with this evening because we're not going back to the grocery store, but I wanted some broccoli to go with this meal. So we're gonna start by setting the oven to 350, and I'm gonna get that rolling. I've got my pot for the potatoes, which I think I'm gonna go ahead and add that. Get that started now. We're gonna multitask. So we're gonna add some water to our potatoes to get that boiling. Once the water is done, I'm going to wash my chicken breasts and get those cleaned up so that we can start seasoning, because the seasoning is honestly the most important part. The best part about this meal is the longest part of the prep is the potatoes. The chicken only takes a couple minutes because really all you gotta do is wash the chicken and season it. So we're gonna do that, and then hopefully I can spend a little bit of time studying in between clips. But that's the best part about this. So I love chicken breast in the oven. I've been doing this for a long time, especially when I'm trying to watch what I eat and when I'm trying to, you know, make sure my calorie intake for the day isn't like crazy. So chicken breast is one of my favorite things to eat. Almost put too much water. But yeah, chicken breasts are like my favorite thing to eat, but I'm kind of tired of doing them the same way every single time. So this is why we're doing the lemon pepper. But I just wanted to like give you guys some background in the event you were curious. This is a perfect recipe though for the moms out there on the channel. So if you're a mom and you're looking for something like quick, to the point, or you're a working individual and you need something that is like fast, where you don't have to slave in the kitchen to make it happen, this is a recipe that in my opinion is going to be perfect for you. And I hope it's good. I'm assuming it's gonna be really tasty. Like, I feel like this gotta be a recipe you can't mess up. So that's gonna be the best part, because I just got home from work, you guys. It's been a long day, 8 hours plus a 2-hour commute, and we're cooking. It's 7 o'clock right now, so your girl's ready to eat, and I'm hungry. I'm starving, guys. I'm starving. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna walk you through really quickly how I get the chicken prepared for the oven. So I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of the pan, or I guess I already did, and then I'm adding the chicken to the pan. Then we're gonna season it while it's in there. So I'm putting a little bit of black pepper, even though I am using the lemon pepper seasoning with this, but I did add a little bit of black pepper. I'm also going to add a couple more seasonings to this. We got some basil and we also have some oregano. Then I'm going to add a little bit of lemon pepper, which is the most important seasoning that is going on to this chicken. And then once we do that, we're going to add some seasoning salt. And I don't think I ended up using the garlic pepper or garlic powder, so I didn't do that. Now that I'm thinking back, I did not do that, but I added some olive oil as well as some fresh lemon to the mix. And then we're just going to go ahead and mix those seasonings together and add them directly to the chicken. Because I want my chicken to be seasoned on both sides, I am going to flip mine over. I don't even remember if they mentioned that in the recipe, but I like to flip mine over. And then I'm actually putting some paprika on top. The recipe I had did not call for that, but I feel like paprika makes everything brown and just looks super beautiful. So I did add that, and then I'm going to cover it with some foil. Again, the recipe calls for this stuff to be cooked in the oven for 30 minutes on 350. I went a little bit over that, and that's just kind of where I'm comfortable, but this is how you do it. This is how you rock it out, and it works out really well. And then we're going to get into the potatoes. This part is easy. Y'all know about cutting potatoes. That's basically what we did here, because we got to get them ready for the stove. So I just got done chopping up my potatoes, and the potatoes you can actually do skin on or skin off. You're gonna want your potatoes to be, and let me just show you, grab one. You want them to be like 1-inch cubes, and I decided to do the skin on because I kind of want mine to be like a little more textured, but you can do them skin off if you want them to be creamy, like creamy mashed potatoes. So what I'm doing, I actually read the recipe wrong. You're not supposed to have the water boiling when you add the potatoes. You want to bring the water to boil while the potatoes are in there. You want to add them to cold water. So I had to start over. This is my water right here, and we're gonna add these potatoes to the water. I'm just gonna use one of these and add them to the water so they don't splash, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, so one thing they say is pretty important is you're gonna want to bring your potatoes to a boil, and then when they come to a boil, you're gonna wanna turn it down so it's just like a simmer boil, like one of those really light boils or rapid, not where it's like going crazy. Y'all know what I mean. You don't want it to be going ham. You want it to be just like a rapid, you know, slight little boil, you know, just like real easy with it. We'll do that. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes until it does that, and then I will place the lid back on my potatoes. Like I said, this is my first time doing both of these recipes. The second one I got, the potato recipe, I actually got from Tasty. I love Tasty on Facebook. It's actually where I find a lot of my inspiration, even if I don't end up using their recommended recipe for how to do things. But I saw this recipe on their site, on their Facebook, and they essentially talked about just how they tried a whole bunch of different ways of making mashed potatoes, which is why I wanted to actually use the recommended potato that they had in their video. But Brian couldn't find it, so we're rocking with the regular, you know, regular smegular potatoes. One other thing I wanted to say, I didn't end up using the whole bag only because it's only a couple of us here tonight. The twins aren't here, so it's just myself, Brian, and Brian's daughter Amana, and we are about to, you know, obviously smash, but I didn't want to make too much food, and especially since this is like my first time, if it goes bad, I don't want to end up having to throw all the potatoes away. Yeah, I didn't make them all, so we're just rocking with a little bit. Brian doesn't think Amana's gonna want the broccoli because I was worried. I'm like, you're gonna have to go back. So yeah, that's why the portion sizes are a little smaller. And then the chicken breast, I'm gonna take that for lunch tomorrow if it turns out to be really good. So that'll be like my, you know, day 2. That'll be like my meal prep. So far we've done a lot of videos cooking different recipes, and I'm curious if you guys have tried any of the recipes that I have done on my channel. If you have, what recipe have you done and did you like it? Did you try the recipe and it failed? Did it go well? Did you have questions? Like, what do you think would be more helpful when I'm doing these videos? I mainly kind of just wanted it to be like a vlog type of video where I try recipes out, and it wasn't so much about me teaching the recipe, but more so about just having fun. And then I'd have the recipe in the description box for you guys to try. But it's kind of turned into more fun of me like actually trying to perfect it and get it right for you guys here on the channel. So I'm having a lot of fun myself, and I love when you come back and you tell me that you like the recipes yourself. But just curious if you guys have actually tried any of the recipes I've done in this little series, and if so, which was your favorite one and why? Your girl loves to hear it, so definitely comment below and let me know. Okay, so I think these are just about done. They said the way to know your mashed potatoes are done is when they are fork tender. I guess we're gonna see. Yeah, I think those are fork tender. Does that look fork tender? it's soft enough. I don't know. We will see, y'all. We will see. To call for backup, guys. I needed some strong hands. They say you're supposed to add the salt in layers. Salt to the water, then salt when you mash them, and then I believe at the end. And that's why you use unsalted butter. Something about layers. Looking good, baby. It's looking good. I used a mixture of water and butter for the broccoli, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of seasoning on it, and then I'm gonna add some garlic as well and let it simmer or cook for just a pinch. I want it to be very, very tasty. I'm just using some garlic out the little jar that I like to use. This is easier for me, but it's still it still is pretty fresh. You know, it's as fresh as it gets without cutting it up yourself. Okay guys, so I just got everything out the oven or off the oven. This is the mashed potatoes, and I don't have gravy to put on top because I'm trying to cut out the things that are extra and not needed. This lemon pepper chicken looks delicious. Oh my goodness. So I'm about to cut into this in just a second. I'm gonna fix a plate, see if Brian will come up, and we're gonna taste this and let you guys know what it's hitting for. But so far it looks good, it's smelling good. Man, I can't wait. All right, you guys, so it is time to eat, and I'm about to make my plate because your girl is starving. I'm like so hungry right now. It's not even funny. My mouth is watering. I'm gonna leave the rest of this broccoli for Brian. You know what's funny? My fiance really doesn't eat vegetables. Like, as much as I try to talk him into eating vegetables, he's not about that life at all. So I see why he bought this little bit of vegetables. But for me, I love vegetables, especially if I can like fill up on them, as opposed to just eating all the other stuff that's gonna, you know, make me gain weight. So I'm a huge fan of them. I love them, but these potatoes look really good. I'm like, yes, they look fire. So let me move this stuff out the way so Brian can get his food. I'm gonna put a little bit of seasoning on my stuff. This is hard to open. Oh my goodness. A little bit of pepper. I love pepper. I hope pepper isn't bad for you because I absolutely love pepper. Let's see if this broccoli is any good. That's really good. That's delicious. All I did is I mixed some butter in with some water. I simmered the broccoli for like, I think it was like 5-10 minutes. And then I added garlic to the water too. And then I just put my salt and pepper on here right now. I didn't put any seasoning in there with it. Really good. Would have been even better if I added some lemon to it, but it's good. Okay, let's taste this chicken, y'all. Remember, 5-minute prep, 30 minutes or 25-30 minutes in the oven. I cook mine a little bit longer in the oven just because I like my stuff to be for sure like all the way done, but the recipe I think said 30 minutes in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, so we'll see. It's definitely cooked all the way through though. That tastes really good, and it's not overpowering, it's not salty. That is delicious. Wow, it's like the perfect amount of lemon, but it tastes really flavored. That's delicious. The potatoes are good too, you guys. This is really tasty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't think I mentioned, but I'm gonna put the links to everything in the description box. So if you guys want to try to copy the recipe and the description box, and the links obviously have like how much you need of everything that I use. So I tried to walk you through like all the ingredients you need, but the recipes will have the exact amounts, the quantities. So if you're curious about quantities or any of that stuff, definitely check that, because you're gonna get a more thorough walkthrough of how to make these dishes. Because, you know, I'm doing the best I can, but I'm not a cook. I'm just a girl who likes to cook. So yeah, but I have to say, this is delicious, you guys. Oh my gosh. And it didn't take that long. This is literally a 30-minute meal. Like, and if you have help, it'd be even easier. And since I didn't cut up the potatoes, it was even faster. Or since I didn't take the skin off the potatoes, it was even faster. And I like them like this. This is really good. That's delicious. Oh my God. I'm so excited. This reminds me of that Greek chicken meal because it's like flavored really well. That Greek chicken was like one of my favorites because it's so easy too. But this is gonna be like in the rotation, definitely. And it's just so easy and it wasn't that expensive either. Like, you're just basically some potatoes, chicken, lemon. And if you already have the seasonings, you're good to go. Like, this was easy. Oh, and whipping cream. You need the whipping cream for the potatoes. So I know a lot of you guys know, but for those who don't, I have a vlog channel and I've been vlogging a lot. So we've been having a lot of fun on that channel. I feel like it's an opportunity for me to just kind of let my hair down, share some insights with you guys and just like things from my personal life. So if you're interested in checking that channel out, I'll have a little pop-up come up here on the top of the screen and you can go over there and check your girl out. It's a lot of fun over there though, I do have to admit. It's like definitely more relaxed and just a really like, you know, kind of a cool vibe. Like the stuff I like to watch. So hopefully you guys like it and are liking the content over there. But if you haven't checked it out, definitely go over there. Or if you want to do it at the end of the video, there'll be a little eye in the corner and you can go over there and check out. And you can go and binge watch all of my videos over there because they're so poppin', I promise you. So I'm gonna finish eating my dinner, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Remember, if you decide to try this recipe, come back and let me know, please, because I love, love, love hearing that you guys have tried any of the recipes that we've done on the channel. Again, this is tasty. This will be good for meal prep too, because this is not a lot of calories. Like, I think on the, let me just look it up real quick. I think she said that it was only like 100 something calories per chicken breast, but let me double check because I could be totally making that up. Let's see. Yeah, it says 175 calories per piece of chicken. So you can't beat that. Like, that's pretty good. If you do that, little bit of mashed potatoes, and I didn't put gravy on my potatoes, which I really like it like this, especially because they're garlic potatoes. And then the broccoli. This is a really healthy meal. You could definitely do this as like a meal prep. But don't go heavy on the potatoes, okay? But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Like I said, hit the thumbs up button before you get up out of here. And if you're a newbie, be sure to subscribe before you leave as well. But with that, I'll see you guys next time. I love you as always, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.